Hi, Michelle here for another yoga class today. I'm trying some new devices out, so I hope everything works out okay. I think that this frame will give us a little bit more space for you to see me a little bit better, and hoping that it all works out with the music. So I'm going to turn the music on, and let's begin laying down on our mats. On our backs, palms up. We're taking some nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Today, let's think a little bit about intentions, why we're practicing today. And we're going to try and match our intentions to what we actually do on the mat. So if your intention today is to relax and not think about all the craziness going on in the world, then make that your primary goal in your class today, so that you really just get involved in what you're doing. Maybe it's to stretch, so you want to get some extra stretching in. Maybe it's to get stronger. Maybe it's to breathe better. All sorts of reasons why you might be doing this today. So try and remember what your intention is before you practice, and match your practice as closely as you can to your intention. In Shavasana, we like to have our palms turned up. That helps our chest open and our upper back slightly engage. As you exhale, see if you can work on relaxing every muscle in your body so that you sink deeper and deeper into your mat, relaxing more and more with each breath. Stay on your back. Work a little bit on softening the muscles in your face. Sometimes we think about softening muscles, but maybe not making the facial muscles a top priority. So today, let's give that just a little bit of attention. Let's pull the knees into the chest and rock from side to side. And pause in the center, opening the arms out to the sides. So this little pattern will go as follows. We're going to drop both the knees over to the right side, and then extend the left leg out, flex and point your foot. Draw the knee back in so that the legs are stacked again over top of each other, and then inhale the knees back up to the top. Repeating on the second side, exhaling the knees to the left. Inhale, stretch the leg. Do a quick point flex with the toes, and then draw that knee back in. The legs are stacked. Draw the knees back up top. All right, are we ready? Let's go to the right, left leg out, Flexing and pointing, draw it back in, knees up. Exhale, left. Inhale, stretch, point, flex your foot, and then pull it back in, knees back up to the top. One more time on each side. Stretch, flex, point, bring it up. Other side, over, stretch, flex, point, and pull it in, legs up to the top. Let's flex, point the feet here for a moment, and then roll the ankles in a circle, wiggling out the toes, go the other way. And one more time to the right, but we're going to eliminate the flex point. So we're just going right, stretch the left leg, bend it, pull up to the top. Over to the left side, stretch the right leg, bend it up to the top. Continue through. We're going to do a few more on each side. And up, over to the left, stretch right, bend it in to the top. One more each side. Pull it up to the left. Hold it up. Take the knees down for a moment and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. It's a little bit easier on your core to have your feet flat on the floor. So this is giving the core a bit of a break. Let's pause up top. Start with the right knee, pull it into the chest, stretch that leg up overhead. Take the heel down, and then lift the leg up. So it's staying straight. Right leg straight down and up. One more. Down and hold it up. Interlace your hands behind your head and just lift that left foot off the floor an inch or so. So you really now have to engage those stomach muscles big time. Let's go down with the right leg. Pull it up. Take it down. Pull it up. Two more. Take it down, so we don't want to arch the back as we go down. Trying to keep your back nice and flat on the floor. One more down. Bring it up. Good. Fold that knee in. And we're going side to side with the legs, stretching them out in front, and then twist that upper body from side to side. All right, hold it in. Feet down. Relax your belly for a moment. Let's pull the left knee into the chest. Stretch it up. Take the left leg down. Take the left leg up. Maybe one more, just like that. Down we go. Hold this next one up. Pick your head up. Just hang on with your hands. And right foot just maybe an inch off the floor. And now we're going down with the left leg. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Two more. Down we go. Up. This is it. Hold this one up, and we're taking both legs up now, straddling wide. Use the hands to hold the legs wide, and we'll wiggle the toes around and circle the ankles. Go the other way a few times. Hold it here, flex your feet. Pivot your foot so that the toes point down and the heels point up. And then take a moment to put your hands under your bum. Now they're not all the way under, it's just maybe the thumb and four fingers on each side, just enough to help you keep your lower back flat on the floor. And we're going to pull those heels together and then open up. Try again. Pull the heels in. Open up. 2 more. In. Out. Last one in. Hold it in the in position. And then bend your knees. Take the feet all the way to the floor. And push down on the feet so that we can lift the hips up to an easy bridge pose here. Maybe slide the heels in a little so that your knees are right over your heels. And hold up, just little pulses in with your inner thighs. Lift the arms up, stretch them back. Hold your hips up, lift your toes, little pulses up, hips up, down, stretch the fingertips back as far as you can, hold this one up, rise up through your arms, palms facing each other, and then exhale out to the sides with your arms. Drop the toes down, drop the spine, we're rolling it down. Roll both knees over to one side. Maybe if you're wanting to face me, that would be best. Lift up your leg, grab your ankle, pull it back, tuck your hand under your head. So we're holding on to the ankle and pulling everything back, and that includes your shoulder. Roll over onto the back, hug your knee into your chest, cross it over the other leg, pull the bottom leg in, and just open the arms and rock slightly side to side. Foot down. Lift your leg up and take it all the way to the floor. So we're going to repeat that sequence on the other side. Feet flat, knees up. Draw both knees slightly up and roll them over to side 2. And then lift yourself up, grab your top ankle, pull back. You're resting your weight in your bottom arm, pulling everything back on the top side, even your shoulder. And then roll over onto the back, hug the knee momentarily into the chest, cross it over the other leg, open the arms, pull the whole thing in tight. Both legs up and down. Feet flat, knees up. Now pull the knees into the chest and roll back and forth. Feels nice. 2, 3, 4 times maybe. And then sit up. And we'll spin to face front. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down, hands on your knees. Ear to shoulder on one side. Inhale up, ear to shoulder on side 2. We want to drop the shoulders nice and low. Lift up, breathe in. Cross your arms now so that each hand is grabbing the opposite kneecap. And then we'll let go of one side, swing the arm back. Look over the shoulder behind you. Bend that back arm a little bit and lift the top arm up, pushing the fingertips back. Give that arm one big circle from the shoulder all the way around. And then take it in the other direction. Exhale. Inhale it back up over your head. Come on back up. Cross those arms to the opposite kneecaps. And we'll let go of side 2. Looking over the shoulder. Twisting around. Bend that back elbow. Lift the other arm up. Reaching overhead. Pushing the fingertips to the back of the room. One big circle from the shoulder. Inhale to the up position. And then go the other way. Exhale down. Inhale to the up position. And then bring your hands back. Hand on one knee, hand on one knee. We're not going to cross the hands this time. We're ready to move up to our hands and knees. So I think I'll face you for now. Before we get going, let's do a few cat-cows. So in cat position, the spine goes way up. We drop the head and the tailbone. And then the opposite is dropping the spine, lifting the tailbone and the head into cow. So exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Let's try one more. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Flatten the back to table position. Stretch your right leg back. Flex the toes down. And the left arm forward, thumbs up. We're breathing in, opening the left arm to the left side and the right leg to the right side. So we're in the open position. And then we're going to close it. So the arm sweeps through to the opposite side, same with the foot. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. One more. Return to center. Take the hand down. Swing the leg off to the side. Bring the foot down. Kneel up. And as you look at that extended leg, you want to see your foot parallel to the end of your mat or to the side of your mat, depending. So in other words, we're not going to let the toe pivot off. We're going to keep it parallel to the mat edge. Inhale, arms up. So let's take a moment here as we exhale to drop the shoulders. Double check that your baby toe is on the floor here. Inhale, reach a little higher, look up. As you exhale, we're tipping over to the side, bringing the left hand down, the right leg up. Look at your top hand, and let's do a little circle with your big toe here. Let's go the other way. Hold it. Drop the arm overhead. Bring the foot back to the floor in that same parallel position, baby toe down. Reach your right fingertips towards the floor. Spin your chest towards the ceiling. Look up. Okay, come on back up. On your exhale, come down. Push your bum into your left heel. Drop the hands, stretch them forward. So it's like a child's pose, but with an extension to the right leg. You want to feel that inner thigh stretch on that leg. Walk your hands back. Bring the knee in, so we're back in table pose. Let's do a few cat-cows here. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. One more time. Flat back here. Extend your left leg out. Foot flat, baby toe down, foot parallel to the mat. And rise up. Exhale. Inhale, lift, look up at those fingertips. On the exhale, we go down to the right side, hand to the floor, lift the leg, draw those little circles with your big toe, it's not just your foot that's moving here, it's the whole leg from the hip all the way to the big toe. Let's go the other way a few times. Take the foot down, baby toe down, reach overhead with that arm, and lift back up. On your exhale, come down. We're moving into a child's pose here, but with the extension to your leg. And let's bring the leg back in and move into a true child's pose here. Walking the hands back towards the knees, hands to the thighs, one foot forward, and just gently we're pushing down on that thigh to rise up to stand. Okay, so we're going to pull up our pants and pull down our shirts because that's just what we do when we stand up. Let's rock a few times in our feet, trying to keep your center of balance in the center of your foot. And then we will plant the feet down so that you can feel all 10 toes pushing into the floor and the heels as well. We'll take a moment here to pull up through the thighs into the hips. Pull in through the belly and the pelvic floor, engaging our bandhas. And open the chest, draw the arms slightly back, standing up tall like a soldier. But a little bit more relaxed than that, so we don't want to get into that whole thing. Just nice and relaxed. We'll bring the palms to the heart center. Big deep breath in and out. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead, tip back just a wee bit, and then exhale the arms down, stand up tall. Inhale, arms sweep back. Feel that little shoulder blade squeeze as the arms lift. And then exhale the hands to the heart center. Repeat, inhale, up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms to the heart. One last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms to the heart. Again, engage your bandhas. Pull up through the pelvic floor, in and up through the belly. So instead of having your bum sticking out this way, we're tipping a little bit forward and really engaging our core area. So we'll move into half sun salutation, Ardha Surya Namaskar. 6 positions, 3 full breaths. Inhale and stretch up to extended mountain pose. And then as you exhale, the arms open. We're tipping almost like you're coming right out of your heels. All the way down. Soften your knees so your knees are bent as you lower, and then just hang the head. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale. Stretch the legs, the arms, flatten the back, and look forward. If you need to move your hands to the thighs, that's okay. Shins just doesn't put maybe quite as much pressure on your knees. I kind of like it better. Exhale, soften the knees, drop the arms, drop the hip. Inhale, we are rolling up. All the way back up to the top, extended mountain. And to finish up, exhale, bring the hands back to the center of the chest. Let's try it again. Inhale, up. Exhale, fall forward, soften the knees, hang. Inhale, stretch hands on the shins, flatten the back and look up. Exhale, soften, we're hanging again. Inhale, rolling to the top, leaning back on your lift. Exhale, palms to the heart. We've got one more to go. Inhale, up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, release down. Sweep the arms to the top. Exhale, palms to heart, and just breathe. Okay. turn sideways just because I think it's a little easier for you to see what I'm doing. We're going to go into a full sun salutation with a low lunge, knees to the floor. And we'll start doing some of our kneeling postures. Palms up to the heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive forward, soften those knees. Inhale, stretch up, look forward. Exhale, down. Right leg back first, knee to the floor. Left leg back, knee to the floor. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift. Lift the legs. Lift the thighs. Stretch the arms back. Palms lifting. Chin up. Exhale, tuck the toes, hands by your chest. Inhale, roll up. Back towards child's pose. And let's lift up for our first downward dog. Walk the feet in a little bit, and we're rolling those heels up and down, 1 foot at a time. We call it walking the dog here. Push the head through the arms, palms nice and flat. Push the left heel down, and the right heel, both heels together. Big breath. Keep the left heel down, lift the right leg up, big step forward, second foot in, roll to the top, inhale, lean back, exhale, palms to the heart. Let's go right to it again. Inhale, lift, exhale, swan dive, inhale, flat back stretch, exhale, down. Left leg back first this time. Knee gently to the floor. Stretch the toes. Second leg back. As you inhale, hinge everything forward. Bring the weight into the arms as though you're going to do a push-up. And then exhale, roll it down. Inhale, lift the chin, the chest, the legs. The arms pull back. Tuck the toes, drop them down. Hands by your chest. Inhale, lift up. Roll back, down dog, walk the feet in a little bit, push into the heels. Hold it still this time, breathe. Right heel down, left leg up, step forward. Second foot in, release, roll to the top, exhale, palms to the heart. Okay, we're going to add on this time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Right leg back first. Knee down. Stretch the toes. Sweep the arms forward to crescent moon. Exhale, stretch back. Straighten out that front leg. Keep your front foot flat. So we don't want to ever drag our shoulders up towards our ears. Let's keep everything nice and soft. Bend the front knee. Sweep the arms forward again to crescent moon. And this time we're stretching out the front leg, but pulling the toes up so we can come even deeper into that back leg stretch. You're almost sitting on your back heel here. And remember that if your knees aren't happy in this position, you can always put a folded towel, a little piece of foam, something like that under your knee to keep it a little bit softer. Let's walk forward, sweep those arms up one more time, one final crescent moon. Exhale down, step your left leg back. Inhale, hinge forward. And this time we're just going halfway down, so bend the elbows to the halfway point. Drop the hips, stretch the arms, look forward, ears away from the shoulders, tuck the toes, downward dog, step in a bit. Left heel down, right leg up, not too high. You want both hips still pointing down. Step forward to the right wrist. Back knee down. Stretch the toes. Rise up. Double check that your heel is right over your knee and that your your left hip is pushing as far forward as possible. Sweep the arms forward, moving into crescent moon. Relax the shoulders down. And then inhale, lift up through the hips. Keep the weight out of your back knee. Hands down, hold here. This front foot stays flat to the mat. Get a nice big stretch through that leg. So maybe you've got a little bend in your front knee. That's okay. Just stretch it if you can. Okay, so we're walking the hands forward a little bit, keeping the weight out of your back knee. Inhale, sweeping those arms back up to crescent moon number 2. Exhale, arms down. Walk it back, and this time we're picking up the toes so that we can come a little deeper into that back leg stretch. The bum cheek is almost pressing down in that back heel. Walk it forward one final time, sweeping those arms forward, palms facing each other, crescent moon number 3. Last one. Exhale, take it down. Slide your foot back, palms flat. Inhale, hinge into your little push-up position. This time halfway down to chaturanga. Drop the hips, inhale, lift up to cobra. Tuck your toes, downward dog, step in. Right heel down, left leg up, not too high. Step to the left wrist. Second foot in. Bend the knees. Sweep the arms up to chair. Palms to the heart. And then we're twisting and resting the left elbow on the outside of the right leg, looking up to the right elbow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms down. Bring the palms to the center of your heart. Take a breath. Okay, I'm going to spin around and be on this side for the next one. So I'm going to take my left leg back first this time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, stretch. Release. Left leg back first. Knee to the floor. Arms back. Lean on that front thigh. Stay here, but just sweep the arms forward, thumbs up. Sweep the left arm back and turn to face that left arm. Inhale, right arm up, left arm down. And we're going to windmill those arms all the way through, twist around to face the other way. Thumbs up again, looking over the back shoulder. Taking your left palm down, your right arm up, and let's give it a circle. And a circle the other way. Up we go. Turn the palm away from you, but we're looking up at those fingertips. And then take the hands down to the inside of your foot. Maybe you'll pivot your toes slightly off to the right here and bend the elbows just a little bit. Sit here. And as you lift yourself out of this, slide that leg back. Open the palms. Hinge forward, halfway down chaturanga. Drop the hips, lift the chest to cobra, tuck the toes, lift to downward dog, step in. Shoulders and ears away from each other. Let's push the right heel down, lift the left leg a little bit higher this time. Bend the knee, see if you can almost touch your bum cheek with the heel, and then step forward to the left wrist. Back knee down. Stretch the back toes. Inhale, rise up, lean forward. Palms up at the back. Stay here, but just bring the arms forward, thumbs up. And then the back arm sweeps back. We twist the upper body to look towards your back right hand. Inhale, drop the right hand, lift the left arm up. You're touching the back of your calf probably with your right fingertips. And then we're going to do this big windmill forward with the arms. Turn the upper body to face the left side this time, looking at your left thumb, pushing the hips forward. On the next exhale, bringing the right arm down, left arm up overhead. Palms facing away. Exhale, big circle with that arm. Inhale, up. Go the other way. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, both hands to the inside of your foot. Maybe turn those left toes out a little bit. Bend the elbows. And just hold in this nice low position. And pick it up, step it back. Open up the palms a little, hinge to modified plank pose. Exhale, bend the elbows, come to chaturanga. Drop the hips, lift the chest, tuck the toes, down dog. Walk in. Left heel down, right leg up, step forward. Second side in. Feet parallel, drop the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms forward to chair. Bring the palms together, hands down to the center of the heart, and then twist to the left side, hooking your right elbow to the left thigh, looking up to the left elbow, pushing your left hand into the right. That will just help you with your twist. And then inhale, back to chair. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up to the top. Palms to the heart. Big breath. Okay, so I'm going to turn back to this side. Probably you're going to be facing me through this whole thing. So I'm just turning to give you easier views. Okay, so no more knees, unless you really want to at some point. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward, soften those knees. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, take it down. The right leg is going back first, not quite as far back as before. We want to keep the feet parallel. Inhale, roll up to a high lunge. We're going to do some balances here. So lift up your back heel, drop your back knee. Inhale your left heel up, and we're just going to balance on the toes briefly. And then exhale, sweep the arms back. Thumbs are going to be pointing down. Shift your weight into your front leg. And then when you're ready, lift that back foot off the floor. And it doesn't have to be terribly high. You can lift it all the way up if you want, but it doesn't need to be. We're just going to hold our warrior three briefly. Sometimes I lose my balance too. Put the foot down. Inhale, arms back up. Lift that back heel.
Getting ready to shift weight into the left leg. We're coming up into tree pose. So the foot is resting on the inside of the calf more than likely. You might want to bring your toes to the floor if you're having issues with balance, or if you can, reach down and grab the ankle, pull the foot to the inner thigh. So it's whichever way suits you best. Okay, so we'll take that that right leg, sweep it forward, lift it up, flex it out in front. Step back. Hands all the way down. Step back into a full plank. Now, optionally, you can take your knees to the floor. You don't have to. Bend the elbows halfway. Drop the hips, lift the chest. From upward dog to down dog. Maybe step in a wee bit. Push your weight back. Left heel down. Right leg super duper high. Step to the wrist, roll up, arms up, pick up your back heel, drop your back knee, pick up your front heel, chin up, balance on your toes. Dropping your front heel, sweeping those arms back so that the thumbs point down. And then shifting weight into the right leg, lifting the left foot up. Your choice of height here. Leg down, stand up tall. Balance in your right leg. Turn the knee away. Bring your foot into tree position. Now, last side, we had our hands in front of the chest. You can switch that up if you like. Sometimes people like to open the arms, and sometimes we take the hands behind the body too. Kind of up to you. Whoops. All right. And sweep the knee in front, arms open, flex that front foot out. Inner thighs kind of pulling together a wee bit to help with the balance. Step back, arms up, big breath in, exhale down, step back into plank. Halfway down, drop the hips, lift the chest, downward dog. Flatten back out to plank. We're lifting the right arm, spinning the feet, and looking up at that high arm. Let's take a first circle all the way through. Other way. If you need to take your back knee down, or your bottom knee down, that's okay. Hands down. Back to down dog. Left heel down, right leg up. Step forward. Second foot in. Release the knees. Roll up. Exhale, palms to heart. Okay, I'll switch sides one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Left leg back first. Push the heel to the floor and roll up, moving into warrior one. So instead of the arms being here, we're going to draw those shoulder blades together and bring the arms up here. Front knee bent, back leg straight. And then open the arms up so that the right arm comes in front, left arm back, thumbs up. Pivot your toe in and push the right knee to the right side into our warrior two position. Drop the back arm, lift it up. Open back out. And then inhale, stretch the right leg. Open up. So I owe you a circle. Let's go the other way. Knee bent. Kind of evens it out now. All right, both hands down. Step back into plank. Halfway down chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Step your feet in a little bit. Push back. Right heel down, left leg up, step forward. Roll up. Feet parallel, back heel down. Front knee bent, back leg straight. The arms come up to warrior one, but instead of letting them roll forward from the shoulders, we're rolling it back. Keep driving forward from the lower body. And then open, pivot your foot, pull your left knee back, thumbs up, turn your chest. Right arm back, left arm up. And open. Stretch your front leg. Left arm down, right arm up. We don't have to do the circle this time. Hold it here. Triangle. Roll back up to warrior two. Bring your hands down to either side of your left foot. Step back into plank. Halfway down chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Slide in a little. Push those heels back. Push the hips back. Stretch the upper body. Big breath. Hinge forward back to plank. And we're rolling into side plank. Looking up at that left arm. Bring it back down. Down dog. Walk the feet in a bit. Right heel down, left leg up. Nice and high. Take a big step forward. Second foot in. Roll up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Big breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway up, stretch. Release. Step back. One knee down. Other knee down, child's pose. Wiggle the bum side to side. Okay, come on up. And just swing the feet out to the side because we're going to lay down with the legs out in front. We'll turn the palms up and roll back gently. Release to the floor. Big breath. All right, sliding the heels in towards the bum. And then we're going to open the feet out a little bit wider so that we're standing on the edges of the mat. Wiggle your back into the floor. Take a couple of breaths here, relax. Stretch the right leg up. So the idea here is we're trying to pull the toes
towards your forehead without lifting your bum off the floor. You want to keep the bum and the tailbone flat. Now turn the leg sideways so that the heel comes down and touches the left thigh. And then reach up with your left hand, grab your foot, slide it towards your hip. Pivot your right knee away from you. Open the arms to the sides. Inhale, pull both legs in towards you and stretch that back leg up a little bit, not 100%. You want to feel, especially through that right hip, that huge stretch here. Take the foot down. Today we're going to do a half happy baby here. So we'll reach down, grab the outside of your right foot. And if that just isn't accessible to you, maybe it's here on your ankle or on your calf. And then keeping that right knee bent, just lift the heel up so that the sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. In our half happy baby, you want to watch that you don't lift up here. Keep yourself nice and well planted on the floor. Okay, relax, foot down. Sweep those knees side to side and breathe. When we're holding it center here, left leg up, we're repeating on side 2. Breathe. Bend the knee, spin the knee out, bring the heel to the thigh, reach up with the right hand, see if you can slide it down close to the hip as possible. And then the big piece here is to swivel that knee away from you. And then slide both legs in, open your arms up, maybe stretch that right knee up somewhat, and feel this huge stretch through your left hip, thigh. Relax the shoulders, relax your neck. Take that leg down, right leg. Okay, happy baby. Reach for the outside of your ankle or your thigh, your calf, and then pull that leg wide. The sole of the foot turns up. The left knee pulls down. The right side of the body stays flat. Stretch those legs out. One big stretch here. Reach those arms overhead. Breathe. And then slide the arms down. Turn the palms up. Relax the body into the floor. Settle in for your closing Shavasana. Nice big breaths. And you'll notice that the music here today has a little bit of a wave sound to it. That was just actually a fluke, but we can use that to our advantage here because just use that wave sound to match your breath. Inhaling and exhaling with the sound of that wave. Stay laying on your back. And remember that intention that you set for yourself at the beginning of our class today. Did you match that intention? If it was to stretch your body out, do you feel like that happened? And if it was to relax so that your muscles didn't feel so tight, or to settle your mind into a little bit more of a state of ease? Do you feel like you got that out of it today? The important thing is to work your body and your mind into that comfortable place where you want to be with your yoga practice. So I'm going to let you continue to breathe in and out here in your Shavasana position. And I'll leave this music on just to the end of the song, so that you can continue to enjoy that little bit of a clue about breathing with that sound of the waves. Thank you very much for class today. It was nice to be able to practice with you, and we'll see you again soon.